Our next speaker is interested in how law, science and technology interact with each other and how they can work together. She has always been a science nerd, there's a lot of that going around in this room, ever since she was a child doing David Suzuki's science experiments for children at home in the kitchen. She's fascinated by the way that new scientific developments change the way we do things and how we understand the world and ourselves, but also how these developments can challenge the legal rights and systems we've got in place. This places her at the intersection of biology and law. Our next speaker, from the Faculty of Business, Government and Law, please welcome Dr Alison McLennan.
Scientists, like those who identified the breast cancer genes, do their research to develop new knowledge and useful products for the common good. And to promote that innovation, we have the patent system. But what if patents could sometimes get in the way and actually make it harder for scientists to develop useful things, like genetic tests, and for us to access them? The legal disputes could take years to sort out, as happened in the case of the breast cancer gene patents. Synthetic biology is a new, emerging field of scientific research. It offers many potential benefits, including cancer treatment. In Australia, we're investing in that science, and we have an opportunity now, early in the development of this field, to also invest in thinking about how that science is going to be owned and accessed. We'll need an interdisciplinary dialogue between scientists, lawyers, and policymakers to help the law and policy keep up with the science. My research is at the intersection of these fields. I will interview Australian synthetic biologists to understand what intellectual property issues need to be addressed now. The results will help to support Australian innovation in synthetic biology to benefit us all, and I urge you to join me in that effort. Thank you.
Panel, do we have a question for Alison?
Thanks very much for your picture, that was great. So I just want to get a bit clearer. You're entering a field of very expensive hourly rate consultants and lawyers and scientists and the like, from my experience.
Mine's not expensive.
How far do you think the $5,000 grant will get you down this process, and how long may that be?
So what I want to do at the moment is like a pilot project. So I want enough money for someone to transcribe up to 20 interviews with Australian scientists, and then I think that will cost about $3,000, that's my estimate. And then based on how that goes, I might expand this project more broadly. So that's my ask at the moment for the $3,000.
Awesome, thanks.
My experience is that $5,000 will get you a lot of biologists, but many fewer lawyers. If you think that you would like to invest in Alison's idea, make sure you make a note of her name and join me in thanking her.